no way intended to treat, diagnose, cure, prevent any disease, but it is meant to help make you healthier and give you some great information that you can use on your own or go talk to your doctor about, which is what we recommend pretty much for every video we do here at When Wellness. If you have any major health issues. Did you know a recent meta-analysis of 8 randomized controlled trials involving 650 people with depression and anxiety showed that saffron showed equal potency for reducing depressive symptoms and those of anxiety as SSRIs. Equal potency to pharmaceutical drugs, which is rare, with a natural supplement, did saffron show for that purpose, right? And so those are kind of the details of the study. If you want some more and some other things that are natural and top options for depression and anxiety, here's everything, right? So I love doing these. Thanks guys for tuning in, and I can't wait to tell you about this. So yeah, again, it was a meta-analysis, 8 trials, 650 people. Okay, now they had depression and anxiety, and this is ranging from major depressive disorder, which is obviously serious depression, as the name infers, to things like bipolar disorder or obsessive compulsive disorder. And they all had these symptoms of depression and anxiety, alike, whether they be a little bit more or less severe. For 6 to 12 weeks, they had them take either anywhere from 15 to 60 milligrams of saffron, or they had them take SSRIs daily. Things like sertraline or fluoxetine, those are some SSRIs. And what are SSRIs? They're selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors. So they inhibit the reuptake of serotonin. And so they help to, improve levels of serotonin, foster higher levels of serotonin, which is the happy hormone / neurotransmitter. And so it's no secret that if we could improve levels of serotonin and its signaling in the brain, then we could, of course, probably improve somebody's mood, right? And saffron also does this to some degree, apparently, right, if it had equal potency to the SSRIs. But, mechanistically, this video is not about exactly how saffron works. We could devote a whole video to that. But no, that it showed equal potency. After those 6 to 12 weeks, on average, people that took both, there was no difference. And here's a big difference between them. SSRIs can cause adverse events and more side effects, whereas saffron, there were no adverse events and very few side effects, right? And it said 6% less side effects. I can reference the article. I got this from Examine, by the way, which is the best natural source for supplementation and being healthy and all these great things. They're unbiased. They don't pay me to do anything. They probably should, because I talk about them every day, but Aldi, y'all should pay me too, because I talk about you too. But, it was a great source, right? And it's true. So what else on the market helps to boost mood? What are the top 4 mood boosters on the market as of 2024? Well, we have saffron, of course. I say saffron was like the supplement of the year last year. I mean, saffron jumped up in these categories for improving mood drastically. And albeit it is relatively expensive, it seems like it just might be worth it. Now, if you're going to get it, you want to make sure it's standardized for safranal. That's 1% safranal, and 7.5% crocin. That's CROCIN. Those are some of the bioactive compounds in saffron that help to improve your mood, right? And so if you just got saffron, it wasn't standardized for those, well, maybe it's not going to do all that much for you, right? It'd be like getting ashwagandha, not standardized for withanolides, or bacopa, not standardized for bacicides, or ginseng, not standardized for ginsenosides, or rhodiola rosea root, not standardized for rosavin salicylosides, and so on, right? So it's important to get these things standardized, as we always preach here at When Wellness. Saffron, omega-3s, also good for boosting mood, and heart health and brain health and joint health. 3 grams a day is my typical recommendation, right? You would want to get your omega-3s from fatty fish first and foremost. All your nutrients, my friends, should come from whole food, from nature, before we even discuss supplements. And before you even consider saffron, if you have anxiety and depression, look to improving your lifestyle, look to improving your nutrition, and do a lot of research yourself. When we've done videos here at When Wellness, exercising more, sleeping more, it's like being less stressed. Like, well, no shit, I should be less stressed. I'm stressed. That's why I have anxiety. Right? So it's not so simple for me to say that. But things like grounding, eating whole food, getting your daily amount of protein, right? Your body weight in grams typically is a typical recommendation. That's different for all different demographics. Eating a lot of healthy fats, right? Having low amounts of processed foods and sugars and refined flours and things of that nature, right? No colors, dyes, anything like that. So we have saffron, we have omega-3s. We have lavender. Lavender, taken most commonly in these trials as a patented form, Silexan, Silexan, 80 milligrams twice a day, typically what they recommend there. And typical recommendation for saffron is 15 milligrams twice a day. Again, in these trials, we were referencing with the meta-analysis where it was shown to perform equally to SSRIs for reducing symptoms of depression and anxiety. They used anywhere from 15 to 60 milligrams in a day. So aside from saffron, omega-3s, I'll repeat them so you guys remember, lavender, we have passion flowers last on our list. Passion flower, 500 millis in a day, my fine feathered friends. That's milligrams, 500 milligrams of passion flower. Would you take the high dose range of all those and not address your lifestyle and nutrition diet? Of course not. That wouldn't make no sense. Don't be a stew nuts. All right, you gotta look to nature and look to correcting how the system works before you go trying to throw band-aids on anything. And that goes for natural supplements and medication alike. It just so happens that natural supplements typically don't have the same amounts of adverse side effects. But most often, natural supplements are not as potent as pharmaceutical drugs for their purpose. Remember, pharmaceutical drugs, they isolate these compounds and they concentrate them with things that make them more absorbable and bioavailable, right? How much your body can uptake, reaches circulation, and you can actually use. And, you know, they have great potency, but often a lot of harmful side effects. And if you take one, you need to take another to counteract this side effect, and you need to take another, and before you know it, you're on a cocktail, right? Nobody wants that. But if you have the whole food from nature, it has all these things as nature intended together right there for you, my fine feathered friends, so you don't have to think no further. Who do we got on here today? Say what's up to the people. By the way, we're going to be on the Donna Drake show, baby. We got hit up yesterday. I can't wait. Man, this one, Donna Drake, this one's for you. We FaceTimed yesterday. That was so cool. I FaceTimed Donna Drake yesterday for like 20 minutes, and we had a great conversation, and I can't wait to be on your show. And I'm super excited. It's going to be aired on CBS, you guys. When Wellness is going to be on CBS. I can't wait. It's going to be so fun. We're going to hang out and we're going to have a great time. I'm just so happy. I can like cry tears of joy, you know. We've been doing these videos every day for over 4 years, and it's for the purpose of one thing, really. And what is that? It is to give you guys and everybody in the world that ever sees a When Wellness video the information, the knowledge, the tools, the motivation, and support to improve the health and lives of as many people as possible. And I say that because it's not just you who are watching this, it's you who are watching this and you go and you tell somebody, oh, I heard this today on When Wellness. It's good for you. I'm going to do it. Maybe you should do it. Oh, then you tell them, and then they tell their gram, and that tell, you know, whatever. Let's spread it like wildfire, this message. Not When Wellness. I don't give a shit about When Wellness in that regard. I care about helping people. That's my purpose on this earth. And that's a lot of what we're going to talk about, at least for the 6 to 10 minutes that I got. It's not all that long, but it's going to be good. It's going to be great on the Donna Drake Show. And now I can reach 25 million people with that message. And that just makes me happier than anything. I'm really excited for that. If you guys want to tune in live, spoiler alert, she doesn't do it live. So we're filming it Monday on 9/9, right? 9/9. So we're filming it, yeah. So very soon, and September 9th, and I can't wait. And it's going to be really great and awesome. So isn't that cool? Who do we got? Dev, what's up? Love Giants, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, Giant. Muhammad, thank you guys for the love and support, man. Go love and support yourselves. That's what this is about. I want to give you the tools to do so. Andre, Devin, Sabia, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I'm really excited. Dave, who is that? Base from the East, what's up? See you through the shirt. How you doing? Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate all the support from you and everyone. Ash, what's up? Arvana, Omarian, Moonbow. What? Lupus boxing. After purchasing a loaf of bread, freeze it for about 24 hours. Rather flour or whole wheat? My answer is neither. Ezekiel bread is the best bread on the market. Yeah, EZ. It's IEKEL. You find it in the freezer section. You know why? Don't have no preservatives. Don't need that shit. And it's made from like seeds and stuff like that. So it's a lot better. You know, no bread is really the best. But you're like, well, Shane, I want to enjoy my life and eat bread. Go get Ezekiel bread. You know, those seed like sprout power ones, they're up there too. Dave's bread, you know. But I don't really recommend bread. Yeah, I try to cut it out with people that I do transformation nutrition stuff with. But Ezekiel is your top option, man. And feel free to throw some grass-fed butter on there. It makes it delicious. Toast it up nice. What's up, my noof? Arrogance is bliss. J Fit, Slyor, how you doing? The Mingoyan, I don't take requests to be in the live videos. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Cranky Cub. Bix TH App State. Ninja Carter. You could post your question though. The Eminem. The NM in HN Goyen. You could post a question, please. Bix. We said hi. Lex. African. I love your name. I always say that. Ass, what's up, pretty girl? Hi, baby. And Roger. So I'll give you a second to post that question if you didn't. Stephen Apple Blue, what's up? OG up in here. No filter. I had too much fun doing this shit, you know? And I had too much fun at my job. People are like, did you work this week? I'm like, I don't know. I don't think I did. I got paid for something, but I don't think I worked. It was great. Never worked a day in my life. Man, if I could do one wellness every day and treat people in chiropractic every day, which is what I do pretty much, I'd be really happy. And I'm really happy. So it's great. I'll keep doing this forever. All right, I didn't see your question yet, so, you know, whatever. But message me if you have a question. As for now. So we got for you, folks. We'll see you tomorrow, baby. Not sure where, not sure when, but we'll see you then. Have an amazing rest of your night. Thank you guys so much. Happy When Wellness. We'll see you tomorrow. Go ahead, touch it. It's all frizzy fubbly right now. See you.